Another quick hit for you home sellers who are wondering how the market changes are going to affect your property values. And what I want to make you aware of with this particular video is the return of distressed properties to the market and how it's going to affect your values. So for the past 2 years, there has been a moratorium on foreclosures due to the COVID pandemic, and distressed properties were not a factor in the market. So you had no bank-owned foreclosures, really no desperate people facing foreclosure competing with you because the government was putting a stop to those proceedings. As of January 15th, that is over. Bank-owned foreclosures will take a while to return to the market in full force simply because the judicial red tape and the backlog in the courts is going to be months and months before we see anything of substance. Although I will say, if one shows up in your neighborhood, it is legitimate competition. But what will come back sooner rather than later is going to be non-bank-owned distressed properties, just regular folks who are no longer protected by the moratorium, who are going to be pretty thirsty to make a sale, and they are not like your other competition. These folks are not going to hold out for top dollar. They want to get out from under a 6-figure and sometimes 7-figure debt, and they will not be holding out for a bidding war. They are going to do what they need to do to liquidate and liquidate quickly. That is stiff competition. It is not nearly going to have the effect that the tsunami of foreclosures we saw 15 years ago in the great crash had, but it is going to contribute to softening of the market just a bit. Still going to be a seller's market. A great case can still be made that any distressed property that hits the market is going to be immediately soaked up by the pent-up demand. But just be aware, it will affect your comps, it will affect value, and it might affect your time on market and the number of bids and quality of bids that you get. Another word to the wise, just remember that avatar, that niche of distress is returning, and it will have an effect. I don't think it will crash the market at all, but it will have an effect. Be aware.